are going to kick off today. It's kind of crazy, but since we have been under, quarantine and going through things with COVID since March, we haven't been able to have the fun home events that we love to do. Things like having friends over and, doing a salad in a jar party. So there's a lot of other ways that we love to inspire healthy living. So today we decided to come together. I'm here with my friend Heather. So I'm actually in Sarasota, Florida, and she is up in cold Minneapolis. You can see I'm in a tank top, and she is not. So today what we thought would be great is to just show you guys how simple it is to do your own salad in a jar. Obviously, it's not a party if you don't have other friends doing it, but you know what? There is always a reason to try to get more vegetables into your life and get more nutrition in. So just a quick overview on myself and my background. My name's Kristen Horler. I am based in Sarasota, Florida. I have 2 teenage children, one in high school, one in her first year of college. And my husband and I have been married 20 years. We just celebrated in July, actually, at home. So I have been a fitness professional for over 20 years, personal trainer, group exercise instructor. And when I turned 40, I decided to go back to grad school and get my master's degree in nutrition. I'm passionate about food. I used to be a chef many moons ago. And I just love bringing in food and fitness and fun. And so hopefully today, either you'll learn something or laugh at us, but we have 4 salads to share with you guys today. And at the end of it, Heather's going to tell you how you can get not only our shopping guide to make these 4 salads yourself, but all 4 recipes. So I'm going to turn it over to Heather if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll kick off our first salad of the day.
Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. My name is Heather Hampton, and I am in Minnesota. I have a family, my husband and 2 children. My son is 10 and my daughter is 6. So first year at kindergarten for her. So I am grateful that my kids are in school full time, 5 days a week. And I have time to do fun things like record a video without little ones screaming in the background. So I also have been a fitness professional for over 15 years. I have a bachelor's degree in dietetics, and I've always loved the whole wellness aspect. Food is very important, nutrition, and also the physical fitness aspect as well as hydration and sleep and stress and all that encompasses the whole wellness. So we're excited. I love doing salad in a jar parties, and I usually do them once a month. And my house and my kitchen is filled with friends, and we gather to build our salads. But since we're not doing that, we wanted to empower you and show you how we do our salads so you can recreate them at home and maybe be inspired to try 1 or 2 new salad recipes and maybe make this part of your weekly lunches going forward. So my first salad that I'm going to make is a taco salad, a vegan taco salad. I love it because all of our salads are very versatile. You can add in additional ingredients, or if you don't like a certain ingredient, feel free to leave it out. So I build my salads in a pint-sized mason jar. Some of my customers, they like to do them in the bigger jars, which is fine as well. But it's amazing how much you can pack into a pint-sized jar. So for my taco salad, I have just some chopped peppers, some red and yellow bell peppers. So I put the harder veggies on the bottom. Personally, I don't add salad dressing to my jars. I add that on top when I eat it. And that's just my preference. I know Kristen is going to tell you how she does hers. So I start with the hard veggies on the bottom. I have the peppers. I have some corn, and mine's just frozen corn. I usually have black beans or pinto beans, but went to the cupboard and those happen to all be gone. So I love beans, adding those in for some protein in my salads. Today I'm doing chickpeas. This is what I'm talking about. It is adding whatever you have in your cupboard to your salad. Sliced black olives. Top those up so the softer veggies go on top. And then, now that my salad has nice pretty layers in it, I'm gonna go ahead and I just have spinach. I'm just gonna stuff the spinach in my jar, and it kind of goes everywhere, but that's okay, just pick it up. And you can really pack as much or as little spinach or leafy greens, romaine, kale, whatever kind of leafy greens you want to in there. And that's it. That is my salad, my vegan taco salad. What I like to top this one with when I do dump it out onto my plate to eat it is I usually love to do a sliced avocado on top. And then for my dressing for my taco salad, I just love to use salsa, either red or green salsa, and put that on top, maybe a little cilantro if you have that as well. And it is an amazing taco salad that took minutes, seconds to prepare. So I'm gonna pass it over to Kristen. She's gonna share her first salad with us now.
Thanks, Heather. That sounds awesome. I actually have not made a taco salad in a jar, so I am excited for your recipe. Thank you for sharing. So I use extra grande, large mason jars. And it's fun when we do this as a group, when we have friends over in our community, when we're able to, because each person brings 5 jars and you end up leaving with a variety of different types of salads. So coming soon to a household near you. In the meantime, all right, so I've got my mason jar, and I do start mine a little bit differently than Heather. Right now, I am like completely surrounded by vegetables. It's awesome. So one of my favorite things to do, I am so much like a minimalist, keep things simple, balsamic vinegar and olive oil. Like that to me is the best, and a little bit of salt. I mean, that is great dressing to me. So I don't know if you can see this right now. I'm sitting at a table, but what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of dressing at the bottom, or a little bit of olive oil and balsamic. So I will put some in just to barely cover the bottom here, and I'm gonna show you so you have an idea. You don't wanna overdress this because you can always add more later, right? So if you have a balsamic dressing in your fridge that you like, use that. I don't know why, I just prefer to use what I have in my kitchen, which is just really simple. So that's it. It's enough to basically cover the bottom of my mason jar. And then what I'm gonna put in next, so I've got an assortment of veggies here and lettuce. So what I'm creating is a mixed green salad. Now, when you hear our different combinations, you may say, oh, I don't like olives, or oh, I don't like mushrooms. That's okay. Make this the way that you want to make it. We're just trying to inspire you to see how simple this is. So I have a few different vegetables here. I'm just going to tell you what I have, and then I'll show you why I put them in a certain order. So I have grated carrots. I keep things simple. So instead of grating them myself at Publix, which is our local grocery store in Florida, in the South, I get organic shredded carrots. I always have these in my fridge because I can pretty much toss them into just about anything. I've got some chopped up cucumber. I've got some diced red bell pepper, and I've got some sliced mushrooms. They were already sliced. I just chopped them up a little bit more. So the mushrooms are probably the softest. So I'm gonna wait to put those in. I'm gonna put in my carrots first, because if these absorb some of the dressing, that's okay. They're gonna be fine. Whereas if I put something a little bit softer in, it might get a little soggy. All right, so I just put in, I don't know, what is that? Somewhere between, I would say maybe 1/3 of a cup. I'm terrible at measuring. I use my hands to measure. So put a little bit of grated carrot in. And then the next thing I'm gonna put in, and you might do this differently, is I'm gonna put in a little bit of my cucumber here. Let's say maybe I've got, I don't know, let's say about 1/3 of a cup of each vegetable I've got here. Not measured, not technical at all. All right, so now we've got the cucumber. The next thing I'm going to add, make sure I'm not missing anything here, is my red bell peppers. And just so you know, this is just stuff I had in my fridge. So you might have other things. Sometimes what I like to add is white beans or kidney beans or garbanzo beans. And actually my next salad is gonna include garbanzo beans, but roasted garbanzo beans. So, all right, where are we at here? Starting to see the colors of the rainbow forming here. And then the next thing I'm gonna add is my mushrooms. Not normally something I have in my fridge. I did. So look at this. We're getting close to halfway full. And then, you know what I found? Parsley. I think it's parsley. Yeah, definitely parsley. I'm gonna wait and add that, but pumpkin seeds. I eat pumpkin seeds almost every single day. I love them. It's actually something that I have when I'm breaking my fast in the morning. It's usually the first thing that I will have. So I'm gonna put in, let's see, maybe about 1/4 of a cup of pumpkin seeds here. Really good fats, really good proteins, really good fiber. So there you go. We're pretty much halfway. So I'm gonna stop now and I'm gonna grab my lettuce. I think I may have mentioned I am the lazy chef, which means anything I can buy that's already prepared that is organic is more likely to get consumed in my house. So I love this organic butter lettuce and radicchio from Trader Joe's. If you don't have access to Trader Joe's, you can get prepared, washed cut lettuces. And some people might wash this again. I'm lazy. Living life on the edge. So what I do, oh, you can't see me shoving this full of lettuce, is I literally cram this lettuce in here. Like I put in as much as I possibly can and I push it down more. I think I'm a much bigger eater. All right, so that is full. I think I can get one more handful of lettuce in there. All right, that is full. And I mentioned I happen to have some fresh herbs, which I think add some great flavor. So we're gonna add a little parsley on the top. I'm gonna put my lid on top and that is it. I've got my salad, it is ready. It's gonna go in the fridge. When I prepare anywhere from, let's say 3 to 5 of these, they will last almost a week in my fridge because they're airtight. The dressing is at the bottom. And when I'm ready to eat them, I'm gonna demo just because I'm gonna eat this when we're finished with this live stream, is I'm gonna dump it upside down and you will see the dressing starts to drizzle its way down. I'll take off the lid and I'll shake it into a bowl. And just like Heather, I'll add some fresh avocado because I love avocado. So that's my mixed grain salad. Heather, what do you have next for us?
Awesome. That one's the best with just like whatever random you have in your fridge left over that's going to go bad. My other favorite thing that I love to add to a salad like that is roasted vegetables. So if you have leftover roasted vegetables, especially sweet potatoes, may sound strange, but they can go in about any salad and just make it super yummy. So my next salad though is a Greek salad and I am missing my cucumber. So again, we're dealing with what we have in our kitchen and I am without cucumber, but I do have the last of my grape tomatoes. I would normally probably cut those in half, but I was a little lazy this morning as well. Those are just a few grape tomatoes in the bottom of my jar for my Greek salad. And then I have, let me show you. I have calamari olives and I buy artichoke hearts that are marinated as well. So those both taste great in a Greek salad. So I'm just gonna throw those in as well. And the artichoke hearts, because they are marinated, they're a little wet, but that's okay. My tomatoes are really solid, so it's not gonna make my salad mushy as long as it's at the bottom. And that little bit of marinade also just helps with the salad dressing part as well. So that is, again, if I had cucumber, I would add cucumber. I am not brave enough to add red onion to my salad in a jar. I'm not sure if you are, Kristen. I have a fear that it will make my whole salad taste overpowering with red onion. So I do not add red onion. Maybe Kristen has experience, but you can definitely top red onion when you go to eat this one too. And then I picked a little bit of greens from my tower garden that's just starting to get give me some greens. So I have a little bit of kale, I have a little bit of lettuce, and then again, I keep things simple. It's just my spinach because that's what I like and have in my fridge. So I cram my spinach in my salad, in my jar there. And then I would put the lid on and put that in the fridge. And you can see the tomatoes, the olives, the artichoke hearts. It's delicious. And just like Kristen, my go-to salad dressing is olive oil and balsamic. So when I dump this one out, the artichoke hearts will have a little bit of that marinade on it, but I'll just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of balsamic, top it with a little fresh salt and pepper. And that is my go-to salad dressing as well. It's super simple and tastes great on just about anything. So my Greek salad, and I'm going to turn it over to Kristen for her last salad.
Oh, that sounds so good. It's just about lunchtime here. So my salad, so this is my second one, and our final recipe for the day is another big one, is I'm going to show you how to make a vegan Caesar salad. Now, I just want to let you guys know we're demoing vegan salads today, partially because we want to just kind of present an opportunity for you to get as many fruits and vegetables in as possible. If you want to add chicken, if you want to add tofu, if you want to add cheese to any of these salads, like feel free to do that. Heather, when would you say, if you're going to add cheese in one of these, would you put it in the jar at a particular point, or would you wait until you're serving it?
I usually, if we do cheese, I usually add it right before I add the greens. So right before I add my salad.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So this vegan Caesar salad, I made it last night, and the whole family loved it. So I found this dressing. A friend of mine recommended this in the refrigerated section. I could do a whole cookbook on Trader Joe's because I just love the options that they have. And I'm so sorry if you don't have Trader Joe's near you. We didn't have it when we first moved here from California, and it was devastating. I think it took about maybe 6 or 8 years for us to get a Trader Joe's, and now it's within walking distance. So I'm sorry if you hear about Trader Joe's all the time. I am obsessed. So this is the vegan Caesar dressing. It's actually in the refrigerated section. So if you're there, grab this. It's good. I usually always have a couple of jars in my fridge or bottles in my fridge. I also found it to be a little bit too thick, so I added a little bit of water. You'll see it's kind of, I don't know, liquidy now. So I'm going to pour this in the bottom of my jar. I may have put a little bit too much in, but so that's the vegan Caesar dressing. There are probably a lot of ingredients or recipes online if you don't have access to Trader Joe's, or you want to make your own dressing, or you can buy one that's already prepared. So starting with the dressing first, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Usually I will put the harder ingredients at the bottom, but I'm going to show you why. So why I'm going to put the harder ingredients on top. I don't want my croutons to get soggy. So this is actually a kale Caesar salad. You can use romaine, chopped up romaine. I didn't have any in the house, but I had some organic baby kale. So we're having a kale salad today. So I'm going to go right in with shoving this jar full of kale. Fortunately, we've got a lot of dressing in there, so we're good. And the thing is this is so simple. We've only got 2 more ingredients to add here. So we've got dressing, we've got a lot of kale. Almost emptied this entire bag. I do need to leave a little bit of space here. All right, so far it's just dressing and kale. And then I have 2 more ingredients. The next one, you can absolutely roast your own chickpeas. I don't really like these out of the bag, but when I put them into my Caesar salad last night, better than croutons, and much healthier for you too. These have, 5 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein, a lot of iron, very, very nutritious, but you can always roast your own. I am impatient or lazy, so right out of the bag. So I would say, I'll let you know how much is going in here, maybe a half a cup. And then the last ingredient is nutritional yeast. This adds a cheesy flavor. All right. And when I made this for the family last night, I did top it. It wasn't in a jar. It was tossed in a bowl. Okay, let's see. How much are we putting in here? I'd say maybe a good heaping tablespoon of nutritional yeast. We want that to settle down so we can put our lid on. I made this in a bowl last night, tossed it up, and then when I plated it with some grilled salmon that I made last night, I added a little bit of grated Parmesan on top and some salt and pepper. So really depends how you want to make it. If you want to add protein, or if you're fine with the garbanzo beans for your protein. So there you go. That right there is a vegan kale Caesar salad. Super simple. All right, I'm going to hand it over to Heather. She's going to tell you how to get our recipes and what we've got coming up next month.
Awesome. Thank you, Kristen. That looks amazing. And I'm coming to your house. Short flight down. I'll be there. So we are so glad you guys joined us and watched our video, and we hope that we inspired you to try to make your own salad in a jar creations. If you would like our recipes as well as our shopping list, you can reach out to the person that shared this video with you, and they will be sure to send our recipes and shopping list on to you. We are also very excited about our upcoming wellness challenge. So if you are looking for more ways to get veggies into your diet and also look at complete wellness, kind of the things I talked about in the beginning: hydration, sleep, nutrition, movement, making sure that we're looking at our full wellness, we are excited about our 10-day wellness challenge that is coming up as well. So reach out to the person that shared this with you. They can tell you all about our Shred 10 program. And it is a surefire way to get more whole food nutrition into your diet and have you feeling fabulous. So thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope that you make your own salads, and we would love to hear what worked for you. Or if you have any questions, let us know as well. Have a great day.
Thanks so much for joining us. Bye.